Good evening, Chinook fans. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Chugiak, Alaska. We are here at Lee Jordan Field, home of the Chugiak Chinooks. Back in action here, so they will host the Anchorage Bucs today. Single 9 game. Both teams come into this game with a 12-15 record. Currently tied for third place. The Chinooks have the advantage as they sit in third place. So excited to come out here and give it for the day of baseball. Kevin Moore, the broadcaster for this 2018 season, and the Chinooks coming off a thriller yesterday as they defeated the Anchorage Glacier Pilots 10-9 as they walked it off. Jared Margusa did not walk it off single and across the plate this score and win the ball game for the Chinooks. Hopefully the Chinooks can carry that momentum on to this game as they take on the Anchorage Bucs. The Chinooks have a pretty good record against the Bucs this season. This is the fifth matchup of the season between both teams. The Chinooks have a 3-1 record against the Anchorage Bucs, and these two teams actually played on Thursday as the Chinooks beat the Anchorage Bucs 9-6. So the Chinooks are playing some pretty good baseball as of late, as they are currently on a 2-game winning streak, and the Bucs are on a 4-game losing streak. So they'll try to end their losing streak today. So hopefully their winning streak and get another win here to improve their standings in the ABL. You are now taking a look at both head coaches meeting up with the umpires at home plate. So I'll read the lineups for both teams. Lineup for the Anchorage Bucs. Leading things off playing second base will be number 4, Lydia Scala. Batting second will be the left fielder, number 10, Tyler Malone. Batting third, designated hitter, number 7, Troy Launch. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 22, Jake Beef. Batting fifth, and third baseman, number 14, J.C. Correa. Batting sixth, center fielder, number 6, Brendan Bro. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 1, Logan Enos. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 24, Jacob Castro. And batting ninth will be the shortstop, number 17, Dimitri Lakio. And starting on the mound for the Bucs will be number 18, Legend Smith. That's our starting lineup for the Bucs. And here's your starting lineup for your Chinooks. Leading things off will be the right fielder, number 18, Bailey Collins. Batting second, the shortstop, number 5, Luke Van Dover. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 23, J. Paul Fullerton. Cleanup spot, the first baseman, number 30, Andy Dott. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 14, Anthony Forte. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 20, Jordan Wharton. Batting seventh will be the left fielder, number 9, Jared Margusa. Batting eighth, catcher, number 12, Logan White. And batting ninth will be the second baseman, number 31, Thomas Harper. And on the mound for your selection, left-hand pitcher, number 22, Larson Kendrick. Kendrick. That is your starting lineup for the Chinooks. We are getting ready to get this game going. After about 5 minutes, we'll have singing of our national anthem, and our announcer will read off the lineups for both teams. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Always, if you guys want to shout out, if you guys want to say something on the live broadcast, feel free to comment on our chat box, and I will make sure to read it. And shout anybody out, shout the players out. So you guys just let me know, and I will do that for you. So I just want to thank you all again for joining us today. So we will be back in a few minutes. So sit tight for some Chinook baseball. All right, made in America, it is not a foreign subject.
The Friday 5 man, work, but I'll climb. Boss man, still had overtime up this train. All I wanna do is put a drink in my hand. I'm throwing it down. I got a 40-hour week with a trouble around. No need to complicate. I'm a simple man. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Yeah, the parking lot is muddy. Can't get to the door. I'll take my jack up, drop it down in 4x4. Chill down along, make it warm up the band. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. The feeling, I'm throwing it down. I'm about to tell a new one in this old town. Way too long, I'm a rockin' man. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. That's when you dance like that, you got that little tattoo playing peekaboo on your back. Yeah, if you wanna impress me, baby, here's my plan. All you gotta do is pour a drink in my hand. Yeah, fill it up, I'm throwing it down. When you drive me home, take a long way around. You be my lowest lane, I'll be your Superman. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. My head Monday morning at a long clock sings. It goes bang, 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 while it ring, ring, rings. Yeah, I'm ready to roll if you wanna rock again. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Yeah, fill it up, I'm throwing it down. I got a little hole, still hanging around. It's how I'm here, man. All you gotta do is put a drink.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Lee Jordan Field in the heart of beautiful downtown Chugiak. We're so glad you're here tonight as your Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks take on the Anchorage Bucs. It promises to be a night and a season of fast-action Alaska League baseball. Tonight's game brought to you by the Chinook Booster Club. Now the starting lineup for the visiting Bucs. Batting first, number 4, the second baseman, Willie Escala. Batting second, number 10, the left fielder, Tyler Malone. Batting third, number 7, the designated hitter, Troy Clunch. Batting fourth, number 22, the first baseman, Jake Beep. Batting fifth, number 14, the third baseman, J.C. Correa. Batting sixth, number 6, the center fielder, Brennan Bro. Batting seventh, number 1, the right fielder, Logan Amos. Batting eighth, number 24, the catcher, Jacob Castro. Batting ninth, number 17, the shortstop, Dimitri Calaccio. The starting pitcher for the Bucs tonight, Legend Smith. The Bucs head coach, Ken Hoka. The Bucs assistant coaches, Grant Palmer and Eric Hutting. The Bucs GM, Sean Maltby. And the Bucs director of baseball operations, Gary Lichtenstein. Now the starting lineup for your hometown Chugiak Chinooks. Batting first, number 18, the right fielder, Bailey Collins. Batting second, number 5, the shortstop, Luke Vandover. Third, number 23, the designated hitter, Jay Paul Wilson. Batting fourth, number 30, the first baseman, Danny Thompson. Batting fifth, number 14, the sixth fielder, Anthony Gordon. Batting sixth, number 20, the third baseman, Jordan Wharton. Batting seventh, number 9, the left fielder, Jerry LaGusta. Batting eighth, number 12, the catcher, Logan White. Batting ninth, number 31, the second baseman, Thomas Harper. The starting pitcher for the Chinooks, number 22, Martin Peter. The Chinooks head coach, John Strode. The Chinooks GM assistant coach, Chris Beck. The assistant coaches, Jordan Ketchum and Golf King, and the Chinooks play-by-play man, Kevin Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's play Chinooks baseball. Our umpires tonight at home plate, Bolivar, Tennessee's very own Brad Pohl. At third from Lexington, Kentucky, Starvin Marvin King. And at first base, Little Rock, Arkansas's Nate DeSantis. A big thank you to the professionals from Orthopedic Physicians of Alaska providing the best in medical care and support for both teams tonight. We want to remind everyone that a baseball field is where flying objects are found. There's a reason to always keep your eye on the ball, so you won't be hurt if a baseball or a loose bat comes your way. Either the Chinooks, the Booster Club, the Alaska Baseball League, or the municipality of Anchorage can be responsible for injuries resulting from such mishaps. For safety's sake tonight, please be aware. And parents, make sure that your kids know that the clubhouse, the batting cages, the dugouts, and other team facilities at Loretta French Sports Complex are reserved for team use and are off limits, including the fences in the surrounding ballpark, all of it. Thank you for respecting this rule. One more note tonight, please be aware that the Loretta French Sports Complex is a municipal facility and that alcohol is not permitted. We should respect the fact that our park is a family-friendly place and it's popular with kids. We appreciate your compliance with this beauty rule.
Welcome back, Chinook fans. Chinook baseball, as you guys are seeing live game broadcast here at Lee Jordan Field. Now taking a look at Chinooks. Starting pitcher Larson Enright. The start today for Chinooks. Kendrick has a 1-1 record this season, ERA of 4.40. This is his fifth appearance of the season and his fourth start. He's thrown 16 in the third inning, struck out 20, walked 12, has given up 18 hits. His last out against the Miners on June 30th, where he took the loss, he threw 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. For pitcher who will be a freshman this upcoming fall at Biola University, Larson has an older brother on the team.
Number 4, Willie
Escala. He is also a pitcher for the Chinooks. As we get ready to start things off, as Willie Escala will lead things off for the Bucs. Escala, who comes into this game with a .273 batting average. So he watches that one miss upstairs for ball number 1. He has 7 hits this season against the Chinooks and 19 at-bats. He's batting .368 against the Chinooks, so he's been hitting pretty well against this team, as that one will miss outside from Larson to run the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Scala from Miami, Florida. He attends the University of Miami. As he watches that fastball in there for strike number 1. That will run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Your umpires for today At home plate is Brad Polk. Marvin King is at third base, and Nate DeSantis is at first. As the scaler is out in front of that changeup for the second strike of the at-bat. That will even a count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 from Larson. And the scaler will hold on that breaking ball as the count will run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 delivery. And Scala will swing and miss on that fastball for the first out, and that would be the first strikeout of the game for Larson. And that will now bring up the left fielder, number 10, Tyler Malone.
Up next for the Bucs, Tyler Malone.
Malone batting from the left side. In his single game against the Chinooks, he went 0 for 4 back on Thursday. As that one will miss up for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Malone will pop this one up into the infield. Van Dover will call for it, and he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. And we have 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first inning. And that will now bring up the designated hitter, number 7, Troy Clunch.
Number 7, Troy Clunch.
Clunch, in his first game against the Chinooks back on Thursday, he was 2 for 4. He comes into this game with a .428 batting average. He swings and misses on that fastball for strike number 1. Clunch, who was a member of the Oregon State National Championship team this year. So you watch that fastball miss inside. Run the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's the 1-1. Larson will miss inside on that breaking pitch. The count will run to 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's 2-1 delivery. And Clunch will send this one to the left side. This will get out of play.
Ball sponsored by Representative
foul ball.
Sattler.
The count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful day here in Chugiak. So you guys are looking at a wonderful view with the mountains in the background. We have been truly blessed with some really nice weather here so far. As Larson misses upstairs. Now we even the count, run the count 4 to 3 and 2. As Larson is looking to have a 1-2-3 inning. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And Clunch will foul this one off. The count will remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Infield and outfield and normal death for the Chinooks. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And Clunch will swing, pop this one up to center field. Forte will come in and make the catch for the 3rd out, and that will do it in the top of the first. So the Bucs go down 1-2-3. And to the bottom of the first inning, we have a tie score at 0-0.
Coming back, number 18,
baseball. In Jordan Field, the home of the Chugiak, take on the Anchorage Bucs today. And in the bottom of the first inning, as the Chinooks are now to bat, as the right fielder Baby Collins will lead things off, and he will swing on that first pitch in the right field. And the right fielder Enos will be there to make the catch. And that will be the first out of the inning. Now when I bring up shortstop number 5, Luke Vandover.
Number 5, Luke
Pitcher on the mound for the Bucs, Legend Smith. He has a record of 0-0, ERA of .84. This is his 6th appearance, 2nd start of the season. He's thrown 10 2/3. He struck out 10, walked 8, given up 7 hits. As Vandover hits this one right up the middle, this will get through into center field, and that will be the first hit of the ball game. That will bring up the hot hitter, J. Paul Fullerton.
That's the play.
3-game hitting streak.
J. Paul Fullerton.
And Fullerton's last appearance against the Bucs, he was 4 for 5, just a home run shy of the cycle. So Fullerton has been swinging a hot bat as of late for the Chinooks, so hopefully he can keep it up. As he pops this one up, this will stay in the infield as the shortstop Palacio will be there to make the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that will now bring up the cleanup hitter number 30, Danny Dopp. Smith, in his last appearance for the Bucs against the Oilers, he threw 3 innings, walking 4 and striking out 2. As Smith worked from the left side, he is from Norman, Oklahoma, and he attends the University of Oklahoma. So he gets that curveball in there for strike number 1. Chinooks with 1 hit here in the bottom of the first, a single from Luke Vandover. He stands on first base, and he is off. And he will be in there sliding safely, and that will be a stolen base for Luke Vandover as he now advances to second base. That will put a Chinook in scoring position here in the bottom of the first, as Dopp will try to pick up an RBI and give the Chinooks the first run of this ball game today. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Dopp will look at that, miss upstairs. The count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dopp, native of South Haven, Michigan. He attends Earlham College, Division III school. There's a nice eye there from Dopp as he watches that miss outside. The count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck for the Chinooks would be Anthony Forte, should Dopp get on here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Dopp will hit this one to second base. The second baseman, Scala, will be there and make the play. In the inning, so the Chinooks get 1 hit, leave runner on second base. As we head to the top of the second, we have a tie score at 0. Welcome back, Chinook fans, as we are in the top of the second inning. The tie ball game at 0. The Bucs are now up the bat. And leading things off will be the first baseman, number 22, Jake. She shows bunt. Larson will bounce that curveball in for ball number 1. Veith, who leads the league in batting average, comes into this game batting .408. And he has been on a tear against the Chinooks this season. He has had 10 hits and 17 at bats for a .588 batting average, and he shows bunt. As they have a shift on Veith here, playing him to pull. Wharton is playing shortstop, as the shortstop Vandover is playing second. And he swings that pitch, and Thomas Harper, who was the second baseman, he is playing right center. So the Chinooks have 4 outfielders against Veith, the batter. And Larson will miss. The count will run 2 balls and 2 strikes. Veith also has a 7-game hitting streak on the line as well. There's the 2-2 pitch. And he's fouled.
And that foul ball
out of play. The count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Veith just finished his year at Gonzaga University, where he was a Gold Glove winner there for the Zags. He's a native of Washington. Larson misses upstairs on that curveball. As the count will run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Larson will get Veith to swing on that fastball upstairs. First out of the inning. That is Larson's second strikeout of the day. That will now bring up the third baseman, number 14, J.C. Correa.
The plate for the Bucs, number 14, J.C. Correa.
Correa, who is batting .263 on the season. He's the younger brother of Houston Astros shortstop Carlos Correa. He has 5 hits and 16 at-bats against the Chinooks this season, batting .312. And that pitch will miss for ball number 2 from Larson. So Correa is ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. And here's the 2-0 pitch. He pops this one up to center field. Forte comes in. He'll make the catch. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. In the top of the second. And that will now bring up the center fielder, number 6, Brennan Bro.
Batting for the Bucs, number 6, Brennan Bro.
Bro, who was batting .133 on the season against the Chinooks. He has a .261 overall average. That fastball will catch the outside corner for a strike. Bro, who attends Louisiana Lafayette University, is a native of Scott, Louisiana. So watches that pitch miss inside. So count will even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Larson. And that one will be fouled out of play.
Sponsored by Representative Dan Sattler.
The count will now run 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one just missed up. The count will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Miners and the Oilers are also playing today. Battle between the first and second place team. And Larson just misses on that fastball. As that will run the count full to 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that will be swung on and hit to right field. Collins comes in and makes a nice diving catch to in the inning.
At the end of the top half, and no one's going to hit no one left on base. It's a 0-0.
As we head into the bottom of the second, the Bucs
And that's a
go
word
down
that took
1,
on
2, 3.
jalapenos next to the restaurant.
We still have a tie ball game
Here's
here
the
at
winning
0.
ticket number 421.
Thank you for tuning in to Chinook Baseball.
728.
Welcome back, Chinook fans. We're in the bottom. That's Anthony Forte, who scored the game-winning run yesterday. As he hits that curveball into left field. Malone will be there to make the catch. That will be the first out.
Coming to the plate for the Chinooks, number 20, Jordan Wharton.
285. Fastball catch the outside corner for strike number 1. Wharton against the Bucs, batting .363 with 4 hits and 11 at-bats. This one to the right side. This will get out of play.
And that foul ball sponsored by Sadler.
Wharton wearing the stirrups today. As he gets ready for the 1-2 pitch, and he watches that off. He miss outside. The count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the native from Akron, Ohio. Wharton attends Indiana Wesleyan University. And we'll watch that curveball catch the outside corner for strike number 3. And that will be the second out of the inning. That will now bring up the hero from yesterday, left fielder number 9, Jaron Largusa. Largusa had the game-winning hit in the bottom of the 9th. Left field to score Anthony Forte.
Number 9, Jaron Largusa.
Able to stay hot here in this first at bat. That fastball catches the outside corner for strike number 1. Largusa has a 180 batting average on the season, and he is 2 for 6 against the Bucs this season, batting .333. So watching that fastball in for strike number 2. Quickly finds himself down 0-2. And here's the 0-2 from Smith. That fastball will miss high for the first ball. And we're on the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Largusa will send this one in the center field as Bro will be there and he'll make the catch for the 3rd out. As the Chinooks go down 1-2-3. And as we head into the top of the 3rd inning, we have a 0-0 ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
You can support the Chinooks by
Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one will miss outside. It's kind of run of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just now joining us, the Bucs have struck first here in the top of the 3rd inning as they lead 1-0 on a single from Dimitri Kalakio, who now stands at first base. And the 3-2 as Larson throws back over to first. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Larson gets a scalloped swing and miss on that fastball for the second out of the inning. Big pitch there for Larson. And that will now bring up the left fielder, Tyler Malone, who was 0 for 1 today.
Batting for the Bucs, number 10, Tyler Malone.
And that pitch will miss inside for ball number 1. Larson trying to get out of this inning here, only giving up 1 run. So he gets ready for the 1-0 pitch. That fastball will catch the outside corner. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike to the Bucs left fielder. Larson throws over to first. Lakio gets back safely. Here's the 1-1. And that one will just miss outside to run the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Larson, who is from Medford, Oregon, just graduated from high school in June. And that 2-1 is popped up into the infield as White, the catcher, will be there and he will make the catch at home plate for the 3rd out. That is the game inning for the Bucs. So the Bucs try to get a run. Coming across the plate at the top of the 3rd, and that's into the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Bucs lead the Chinooks 1-0.
This number 4.
Welcome back, Chinook fans. We're now at the bottom of the 3rd as the Chinooks trail the Bucs 1-0. Logan White, the catcher, will lead things off as he fouls that one back for the first strike of the at-bat. White, who comes into this game with 250 batting average. He is 1 for 2 against the Bucs this season. She sends this one to right field. This will drop right in front of the right fielder, Enos. That will be the second hit of the game for the Chinooks as they get lead off runner on. Second baseman, number 31, Thomas Harper.
Number 31, Thomas Harper.
Harper, who is a switch hitter, is batting from the right side today. He is from South Carolina and he attends Savannah State University. So he watches that fastball, catch the outside corner for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Harper will foul this one back. So get out of play. Count will run no balls and 2 strikes. Chinooks in business here in the bottom of the third as they get the leadoff runner on. As Logan White singled into right field. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Smith. That will miss outside. Count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Nice eye there from Harper as he watches that one miss low. This count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck will be the top of the order as Bailey Collins will follow Harper as he watches that one miss outside. The count will run full to 3-2. Nice job battling back here by Harper. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Harper cannot catch up with that fastball as he swings and misses for the first out. Inning. That will bring up the right fielder, number 18, Bailey Collins, who's over 1 today.
Number 18, Bailey Collins.
That will fly out to right field in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch, and that one will miss up and in for ball number 1. Collins, who's from Littleton, Colorado. He attends Concordia University, Irvine, in California. He'll watch that one miss low. For ball number 2, he found himself ahead. Count at 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one will miss in, and that will be 3 straight balls from pitcher Smith. See if Collins will have a take sign or if John Grove gives him the green light here. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that one will catch the outside corner. Questionable call there. A late response from the umpire. So that pitch was in there for strike number 1. It's a 3-1 pitch. Nice breaking ball from Smith as that one catches the outside corner for the second strike. And we have an full count now as Smith has battled back from 3-0. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he gets Collins and another curveball to strike him out. That is Smith's second strikeout of the inning.
Batting please, the next number 5, Luke Vandover.
He's 1 for 1 today. That curveball will miss outside from Smith. Run the count to 1-0. That 1-0 fastball will be in there for a strike. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Vandover, native of Little Rock, Arkansas. He attends Harding University. As he pops this one up with a shallow right. Enos will be there to make the catch, and that will end the inning here in the bottom of the third.
At the bottom of the inning, there were no runs, one hit, no errors.
They leave White stranded at first base. And
one man left on base.
Fourth
Score.
The Bucs have a 1-0 lead over your Chinooks. Welcome back, Chinook fans. Thank you for tuning in to Chinook Baseball as we're in top of the fourth inning as the Bucs have a 1-0 lead over the Chinooks. The Bucs will step up to the plate as number 7, Troy Clunch, the designated hitter, will lead things off. Clunch today is 0 for 1 as he flied out to center field in his last at bat. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He swings and hit this one short. Vandover comes in, makes a running throw, and that will be the first out of the inning. And that now brings up the first baseman, number 22, Jake Veith. Veith, who was 0 for 1 today on a strikeout, as the Chinooks will get into their defensive adjustments as the second baseman Harper is on his way to right center. Jordan Wharton, the third baseman, is now at short. Vandover's staying at second base. Let's see if the shift will work again against Veith. As he swings and misses on that fastball upstairs. For strike number 1, seems like Veith cannot lay off that high fastball. That's the pitch that he struck out on in his first at bat. And he will hit that one right to the first baseman, Doc. That will be the second out of the inning. With 2 outs, that will now bring up the third baseman, number 14, J.C. Correa.
At the plate for the Bucs, number 14, J.C. Correa.
Correa will watch that fastball catch the outside corner from Larson for strike number 1. Correa, who is from Puerto Rico, he will attend Lamar University in the fall. He hits that one to left field. This will get foul. Count will run to no balls and 2 strikes. So Larson, who is trying to have a quick inning here in the top of the fourth. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one will miss. Run the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Correa will swing and miss on that curveball. White will make the throw to first base, and that will be the final out of the inning. So the Bucs go down 1-2-3 in the top of the fourth. And the bottom of the fourth, Chinooks are trailing 1-0.
J. Paul Fullerton.
We are in the bottom of the fourth here, ladies and gentlemen, as the Chinooks are off the bat. The designated hitter, J. Paul Fullerton, will lead things off for the Chinooks as he watches that one miss outside for the first ball. Fullerton, who was 0 for 1 today, he flew out to shortstop in his last at bat. So that fastball will be in there for strike number 1. Chinooks sporting the blue tops with the white pants and the blue and red hats, and the Bucs with the black tops, gray pants, and the camouflage hats. As Fullerton fouls this one back. The count will now be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fullerton, who was also a native of Arkansas, he is from Searcy, Arkansas. He will attend the University of Alabama, Birmingham in the fall as he hits this one to second base. Scala will be there to make the throw. And that will be the first out of the inning. That will bring up first baseman number 30, Danny Dopp.
For your Chinooks, number 30, Danny Dopp.
Dopp, who is 0 for 1 today. He grounded out to second base in his first at bat. That fastball from Smith catches the outside corner for strike number 1. Smith making his second start of the season. He's had a pretty good outing so far for the Bucs. That pitch will bounce into the catcher for a ball. Now we even count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Nice off speed there from Smith. So that drops in on the outside corner for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Dopp swings through that one and loses his bat as well. That's what was flying into the Chinook dugout. That would be the second out of the inning there. 2 outs. That will bring up the center fielder, number 14, Anthony Forte.
Coming to the plate for your Chinooks, number 14, Anthony Forte.
Forte, who was also 0 for 1 today. He flew out to left field in his first at bat. That foul ball will catch the catcher on the shoulder. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nice high there from Forte as he watches that one slow. The count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Another fastball. Forte fouls off to the backstop. Shout out to Jaron Largusa there. Getting the foul ball. Have a 1-2 count on Forte. And here's the pitch. And Forte will foul this one out. Playing to the left side.
Sponsored by Labor's Local 341.
Of a slight breeze as the wind is blowing to left field. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That one will miss up and in. Ball number 2, and the count will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Chinooks center fielder. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that fastball right back up the middle into center field. Forte will be on the 2-out single. 3rd hit of the game for the Bucs. That will bring up the 3rd baseman, number 20, Jordan Wharton. Nice swing there for Forte.
Number 20, Jordan Wharton.
Wharton will step up to the plate with 2 outs now. Wharton is 0 for 1 today. He struck out in his last at bat. Forte, who is a threat on the bases. Let's see if he will be off as that fastball will miss outside. Forte, who scored the game-winning run yesterday for the Chinooks in the bottom of the 9th, and one thriller of a game. Forte fouled this one out of play.
NFL ball sponsored by Representative Dan Sattler.
Here's the 1-1 from Smith, and that off speed will miss outside. Run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. And that 2-1 fastball is on the outside corner for the 2nd strike. That will even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Forte is off at first, and he is in there with a stolen base. A speedster, Forte will now be at 2nd base. And he put himself in scoring position here with 2 outs. Full count on the batter Wharton here. And here's the 3-2 pitch. And Wharton will send this one into left field. This will get foul. And that had the crowd on their feet there. That definitely would have tied the ball game up if it would have stayed fair. But we'll have another 3-2 count on the 3rd baseman. So here's the 3-2 delivery from Smith. And Wharton will foul that off.
NFL ball sponsored by Representative Dan Sattler.
That will remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Smith takes a look at Forte at 2nd. Here's the pitch. And Wharton will pop this one up to right field. Enos.
And at the bottom of the inning, there was no run, 28 no errors. 1 man left on base. The score, the
final out of the inning.
Your Chinooks 0.
They leave. They run around.
Hey, we got something really special for our special guest, Michael and Carol, who traveled all the way from Australia to watch their first American baseball game.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of the 5th inning. We have a close ball game here as the Bucs have a 1-0 lead over these Chinooks. As Brennan Bro, the center fielder, will lead things off.
And
Larson Kendrick
number
is
6,
still on the
Brennan
mound
Bro.
for these Chinooks. She is throwing a pretty good game today, only giving up 1 run on 2 hits. Bro fouls this one out of play for a strike. Now we
And
can
that
count that
foul
one ball and 1 strike.
Labor's over 341.
Bro today is 0 for 1 and flew up to right field in his first at bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A nice curveball there from Larson. If that drops in for the second strike, and the count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Bro will foul that one off. So count will remain at 1-2. There's the 1-2 from Larson. Our fastball is fouled out of play. Count
and that foul ball sponsored by
remain at
Edward Jones
1-2.
Financial Investments in Gavin Reed.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that off speed will mess up. Count will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 delivery. And that fastball will miss low as Larson now has a full count after starting to count off with no ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 delivery. And another foul ball from Bro.
And that foul ball sponsored by Representative Dan Sadler.
Bro is fighting in this at bat. So the 4th foul ball here. Here's a 3-2 pitch. And a nice eye there from Bro as he draws the walk. And the Bucs get the leadoff man on. That will now bring up the right fielder, number 7, Logan Enos.
Coming to the plate for the Bucs, number 1, Logan Ennis.
Enos, who doubled in his first at bat and also scored a run. He now steps up with nobody out. Enos, who is from Phoenix, Arizona. He attends New Mexico State University. Larson throws back over to first base. Bro will get back safely. And Larson hits that fastball on the outside corner for strike number 1.
All right, how about you, young man? 1 for 1. 6 for 5. All right.
Larson throws back over to first. Runner will get back safely. So we're in the top of the 5th inning. Bucs with a 1-0 lead over the Chinooks. Bucs with 1 run on 2 hits. Chinooks no runs on 3 hits. Neither team with an error today. That fastball will just miss from Larson. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And Larson misses inside on that pitch. The count will run to 2-1. There's the 2-1 pitch. Larson struggling here. He misses outside. Count will now run to 3 balls and 1 strike. Be interesting to see how many pitchers Chinooks use in this game. They are limited on arms. They only have 10 pitchers on the roster. They used 4 yesterday. Enos files that one back. You have a full count. Let's see how long Larson can go in this game. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Another throw to first base. Checking on the runner, Bro. He gets back safely. And a 3-2 pitch. And that will miss inside, and that will be another walk, back-to-back walks from Larson. That will put 2 runners on. First and second with nobody out. As the catcher, number 24, Jacob Castro, will now come up to the plate. This may be a bunt situation for the Bucs to move those runners into scoring position. Castro today is 0 for 1.
24, Jacob Castro.
He flew out to center field in his first at-bat. And Castro swings on that first pitch. Fouls it back. Larson trying to pitch his way out of this jam. We have runners on first and second with nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and Castro lays down a bunt. This will be foul. The count will now run to no balls and 2 strikes. Larson comes set, takes a look at Bro at second base. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that off speed will miss in the dirt. The count will now run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. We have Bro on second base and Enos on first base for the Bucs. Castro, who is at the plate, the 1 and 2 count. And here's the pitch. He pops this one up into shallow center. Forte is coming in, and he will not be able to make the catch. He throws to second. This will get past the second baseman. He threw the ball over his head. Looks like Forte was playing deep. there. So he was not able to come up with that ball there, and that will load the bases. So that would be another hit for the Bucs. So they have now loaded the bases here with nobody out. Colecchio, the batter, is now up the bat. He swings and misses on that first pitch. Colecchio, who was 1 for 1 today, he picked up an RBI in his first at bat. Now he comes up to bat, another RBI situation. So he fouls that one out of play.
And that foul ball sponsored by Labor's Local 341.
Count will now run to no balls and 2 strikes. Colecchio, who is from Aliso Viejo, California. He attends the University of Utah. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one is swung on and hit to short. Vandover makes a throw at second, and the throw will not be in time as they get 1 out. But a run does come across the plate for the Bucs. They now have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. So they have runners on first and third. So we're in the top of the 5th inning. Bucs with the 2-0 lead against the Chinooks. 1 out. We have time calls. The umpires are meeting. We have the pitcher's mound. We're discussing here. The Bucs will be in action tomorrow. The Pilots here at the Jordan Field. Doubleheader. The first game will start at 5 p.m. You guys had the game yesterday. Chinooks are going to come back and win the ball game about the 9th after going into the top of the 9th, 7-4 lead. The Pilots took the lead at the top of the 9th, and Chinooks were able to walk the game off on an RBI single to left field for Jared Marcus, which scored Anthony Forte. Close play at the plate. Forte just a tag. That was the ball game, definitely an exciting game and a really nice win by the Chinooks.
Umpires confirm the Chinooks Country Club silent auction, upper auction tonight in original mint condition, full color Chris Bet 1994 Bellingham Mirror rookie baseball card. Bidding is up to $100 tonight. This Fleer Pro card is one of a fine collector's items, and it can be yours if you get a bid in at the Chinooks Clubhouse.
Issue was there, but all the runners are safe. So we'll get back to baseball here as top of the order, Willie Escala. He will step to the plate. Escala today is 0 for 2 after catcher White gives signs to his infield. And here's the pitch. Escala turns on that one, and this will get to the Chinook bullpen for a foul ball. Bucs with 1 run in the top of the 3rd and in this inning here to take a 2-0 lead over the Chinooks. As that pitch swung on into right field, Collins coming in, and this will drop in. And this will advance Colecchio to 3rd base. So Scala picks up the RBI single with 1 out. That'll be the 3rd run of the game for the Bucs. And that'll put runners on 1st and 3rd here. As we'll have a mound visit from the pitching coach, Chris Beck. We have no action going on in the Chinook bullpen right now.
So I nodded my head and said that's for sure. Dropped a few butts in the mason jar. Got those good old neon vibes on me. And whatever monkey that was on my back, he jumped off just like that, right into the deep blue sea.
So pitching coach Chris Beck heads back to the dugout. And up to bat for the Bucs will be the left fielder, number 10, Tyler Malone. Malone today is 0 for 2 as he flew out to short in his first at bat. Flew out to the catcher in his last at bat. Let's see if Larson can make a pitch here and get the Chinooks out of the inning on a double play. As Scala stands at first base. And that pitch is swung on and hit to the right side as Harper, the second baseman, cannot come up with the ball. And this will be an error for the Chinooks. And that will bring another run as Lakio comes across the plate.
Batting for the Bucs, number 7,
That
Troy
will
Plum.
extend the Bucs lead to 4-0. They have runners on 1st and 2nd now. And now up to bat is the designated hitter, number 7, Troy Clonch. Clonch, who was 0 for 2 today. He swings on that one into left field. Argusa will be there to make the catch. That will be the 2nd out of the inning. And with 2 outs, that will now bring up the first baseman, number 22, Jake Veith.
For safety's sake, we want to remind children to please stay off the fences around the surrounding area here at Lee Jordan Field. If you'll please watch your kids, make sure they're not on these fences for liability's sake. We appreciate your cooperation. Batting for the Bucs, number 22, Jake Veith.
Veith today is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. So he has a 7-game pitch streak on the line and hits this one into right field. Collins will be there to make the catch. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Bucs get 3 runs in the top of the 5th. And they extend their lead to 4-0 as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Chinooks have some work to do. And you are tuning in to
And take the
Chinook
opportunity
Baseball.
to pick up your free Chinook Baseball travel pass tonight. You would
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jaron Largusa will lead things off as he pops one up to the infield, and Jake Beef drops a for sure out, and that will be an error on the Bucs, as Largusa will be on base. As the Chinooks get the leadoff runner on. Don't know how Beef missed that one. That ball literally went in his glove and came out.
Number 12,
nobody
Logan
out.
White.
That will now bring up the catcher, number 12, Logan White. And White pops this one up into center field. The center fielder, bro, will be there to make the catch, and that will be out number 1. As the second baseman, number 31, Thomas Harper, will now step up to the plate. Harper today is 0 for 1, as he struck out in his first at-bat. Largusa, the runner on first base, who reached on the error, he is on the move, and he will slide into second safely. And that will be the second stolen base of the game for the Chinooks. So that will put Largusa in scoring position at second base. So let's see if the Chinooks can chip into this deficit here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Smith, who is still on the mound for the Bucs. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that fastball will miss outside to run the count to 2 balls and no strikes to the Chinooks second baseman. So the Bucs with 4 runs on 4 hits and an error. Chinooks with no runs on 3 hits and an error. That 2-0 pitch misses outside. So the count will run to 3-0. Smith takes a look at Largusa at second. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That will be in there for a strike, as the count will run to 3-1. Here's the 3-1 delivery. And that fastball will catch the outside corner, so Smith battles back. The count is now full at 3-2. And 3-2 pitch. Harper fouled this one back to the backstop, as the count will remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This ready for 20.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that one is hit into right field. This will get in for a single, as John Groth will hold Largusa at third base. So that will be a single for Harper. That will be the 4th hit of the game for the Chinooks. So the Chinooks have runners on first and third at the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out. That will bring up the top of the lineup, as Bailey Collins, the right fielder, now step up to the plate.
Number 18, Bailey Collins.
Collins today is 0 for 2 with the strikeout. So hopefully he can come through in this situation. With runners on first and third, Harper is on the move at first, and he will slide into second base. As runners are now at second and third base for the Chinooks with 1 out. Big RBI situation here, as Smith now is working from the windup. And he'll miss low and outside. Castro, the catcher, calls time to have a word with the pitcher. And the shortstop, Palacio, will head out to the mound as well. Chinooks threatening here in the bottom of the fifth inning with runners on second and third base. Largusa, the runner at third, and Harper is the runner at second base. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Collins will pop this one up. This will get to the third baseman, Correa. He catches it in foul territory. Inside the foul territory for a out. That would be the second out of the inning. A big pitch there from Smith. Now there are 2 outs. Runners on second and third.
Going to the plate for the Chinooks, number 5, Luke Vandover.
That will now bring up the second baseman, number 5, the shortstop, number 5, Luke Vandover. Vandover, who has a hit today. As he watches that one miss outside for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And Smith will miss on that pitch. The count will run to 2-0. Here's the 2-0 delivery. That fastball will catch the outside corner for strike number 1 as the count will run to 2 balls and 1 strike. And that pitch would just miss. The count will run to 3-1. Should Vandover get on base, that will bring up the designated hitter, J. Paul Fullerton, who was 0 for 2 today. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that off speed will miss low. And Vandover walks that low bases.
Each and every game.
On the bases here in the bottom of the fifth.
That is some fine shooting.
That will bring up J. Paul Fullerton, who's 0 for 2 today. And we'll have a mound visit
Some of
from
the
coach.
best shooting this side of the Oakland Highway.
Other scores in the Alaska Baseball League. We have a close one between the Miners and the Oilers. The Miners have a 3-2 lead over the Oilers in the bottom of the 4th inning. A big situation here for J. Paul Fullerton as he has been hot lately. In the last game against the Bucs back on Thursday, he was 4 for 5, a home run shy of a cycle. And then yesterday he had 2 big hits. So he has been hitting pretty good as of late. So hopefully he can come through here in a big situation for the Chinooks. So he gets ready to step in. Here's the first pitch from Smith, and Fullerton will foul out.
That ball sponsored by Representative Dan Sattler.
That will be the first strike of the at-bat. Bases loaded. Largusa on third, Harper on second, and Vandover on first. And here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one will miss inside. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. That time called. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And Fullerton just gets a piece of that one. As the count will now run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Smith gets that curveball on the inside corner. Fullerton cannot pull the trigger. And the Bucs get out of the jam as the Chinooks leave the bases loaded. Cannot get any runs to come across the plate. And as we head into the top of the 6th, the Bucs lead 4-0.
Hey, this Red Ticket Prize is brought to you by Nancy Dahlstrom, longtime
We are in the top of the 6th inning. The Bucs still with a 4-0 lead. J.C. Correa leads things off. He hits this one deep to left field. Largusa will be there, and he'll make the catch just shy of the warning track, and that will be the first out of the inning. That will now bring up the center fielder, number 6, Brennan Bro. Bro today, who was 0 for 1, and he walked and scored a run in his last at bat. As he swings on that first pitch, fouls it over to the first base side.
Batting for the Bucs, number 6,
strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Nice off speed there from Larson as that catch to the outside corner for strike number 2. Larson is ahead 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That fastball will miss high and inside. Back Bro off the plate there. Count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Nice curveball there as Bro swings. That will be the second out of the inning. And that is Larson's 5th strikeout of the game. With 2 outs, that will bring up the right fielder, Logan Enos. Enos today is 1 for 1 with a double in his first at bat, and he scored a run, and he also walked in his last at bat and scored a run. As that one just misses upstairs, ball number 1. And he hits this one in the center field. As this one will drop into left center. As Largusa or Forte are not able to come up with the ball. It seems like the outfielders are not getting a very good jump there in the outfield as the wind is blowing in. So they certainly need to make an adjustment in the outfield. As I will put a runner on first base with 2 outs.
Batting for the Bucs, number 24, Jacob Castro.
That will be the 5th hit of the game for the Bucs. I'll now bring up the catcher, Castro. Castro today is 1 for 2. The single in his last at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one is hit. Line drive right to the shortstop. Van Dover will be there to make the catch. That will be the final out of the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bucs get 1 hit, lead the runner on first base.
And I'll be the
4-0 ball game.
$10 gift card for the
You are
strikeout
tuning in
by
to
Larson.
Chinook Baseball. Welcome back, Chinook fans, as we are in the bottom of the 6th inning as the Chinooks trail the Bucs 4-0. I have a new pitcher on the mound for the Bucs as number 33, Grant Cox, will now take over in relief from Legend Smith. Cox is from Lafayette, Louisiana, 6'2", 200
right. Number 30, Danny Dopp.
Louisiana Lafayette University. He has an 0-1 record on the season, 2.10 ERA. This is his 6th appearance of the season. He has thrown 21 and 1/3 innings, struck out 18, walked 14, and that's given up 16 hits as he starts things off against the first baseman, Danny Dopp. And that fastball will catch the outside corner. The count will now run to no balls and 2 strikes. And Cox's last outing on July 2nd against the Pilots, he threw 5 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs, 4 hits, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Dopp rounds out to third for the first out. That brings up the center fielder, number 14, Anthony Forte, who singled in his last at bat.
After play for Chinooks, number 13, Anthony Forte.
Forte will watch that one miss upstairs for ball number 1. Forte will hit this one into left field. The left fielder, Malone, will be right there to make the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. So that will bring up the third baseman, number 20, Jordan Working, who's 0 for 2 today.
Batting for the Chinooks, number 20, George Wharton.
Wharton hits this one in to right center. This ball is carrying, and the center fielder, Bro, will be there to make the catch.
Of the inning.
Chinooks go down 1-2.
The score is
we head into
Chinooks 0 tonight's game.
Top of the 7th inning, the Bucs have a 4-0 lead over the Chinooks.
And a big thank you to the Knights of Columbus who are here to handle the split the pot.
We are in the top of the 7th inning. Chinooks trailing 4-0. Larson Kendrick still on the mound as he will face number 17, the shortstop, Dimitri Kilapio, who is 1 for 2 today. The Bucs jumped out to an early lead in the top of the 3rd as they put on a run to take a 1-0 lead, and then they scored 3 runs in the top of the 5th. As that foul ball is caught by Danny Dopp as him and Harper collided there in foul ground territory. Both players seem to be doing just fine. As that would be the first out of the inning, and definitely a scary play there as Harper ran right into Dopp there. As Dopp seems to be a little shaken up on the play. He seems to be doing fine. So we have one out now in the top of the 7th. As Chris Beck, pitching coach, wants to check on his first baseman, Dopp. He's walking around there. Hopefully nothing too serious over there, as the trainer will head over, check on Dopp. The Bucs with 4 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. Chinooks still looking to get to the first run of the game. They have 4 hits in there. We are at the top 7th inning. Still out there talking to Danny Dopp, first baseman, making sure he's doing okay.
Hey, we hope you'll join us tomorrow as the Chinooks take on the Pilots for a doubleheader beginning at 5 p.m. Sponsored by
That will come out with the game.
Eagle River.
As he is walking back to the dugout, and Nick Kreitzer, first baseman, will replace Dopp. Not giving a head clap to the fans as he heads back to the Chinook dugout. Let's hope that he took fine. So Kreitzer will now replace Dopp at first base.
On first for the Chinooks.
And the batter for the Bucs will be the second baseman, Willie Escala, who is 1 for 3. As Kendrick misses upstairs on that pitch for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Escala swings to that pitch, and the count will even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch to the second baseman, and that one will be hit to Thomas Harper at second, who will be there to make the throw. That will be the second out of the inning. And with 2 outs, that will bring up the left fielder, number 10, Tyler Malone.
At the plate for the Bucs, number 10, Tyler Malone.
Malone today is 0 for 3. And he reached on base last inning on an error. Picked up an RBI as well. As he swings on that first pitch, pops it up into foul ground territory. Logan will not be able to come up with the catch. This one just got back to the broadcast booth and dropped right in front of the catcher. So that will be a foul ball. First strike of the at-bat. Still have no action going on in the Chinook bullpen here. We're on the top of the 7th inning. The Bucs lead 4-0. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A nice curveball there from Larson as that drops in on the inside corner for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2 from Larson. And that pitch is swung on and hits left field. Gusa making the catch in foul ground territory, and that would be the third out of the inning. Bucs go down 1-2-3 as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bucs still with a 4-0 lead over your Chinooks.
More prizes to give away. This time, a gift from Edward.
Here we are in the bottom of the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen, as the Chinooks trail 4-0 to the Bucs. Jaron Largusa will lead things off for the Nooks. He is 0 for 2 today. As that pitch will miss upstairs. Count will run to 1-1 strike. Grant Cox is back on the mound for the Bucs. So he misses on that pitch. Count will run to 2-1 strike. Chinooks looking to get their first run of the game here. We have some action in the Chinook bullpen as the shortstop, Luke Van Dover, is now warming up. Van Dover, who is not a pitcher, he did make an appearance for the Chinooks back in June. Largusa hits this one in the left field. This will be a double for the left fielder, and he will get to second base with the leadoff double for the Largusa on second base. That will be the 5th hit of the game for the Chinooks. That will now bring up the catcher, number 12, Logan White. Back to Van Dover, who is not a pitcher. He did make an appearance for the Chinooks in June against the Oilers. He threw an inning and did not give up a run as White lines that one right to the first baseman. Veith is there to make the catch, and that will be first out of the inning. So with 1 out, runner on second base, that will bring up the second baseman, number 31, Thomas Harper, who singles in his last at bat.
Number 31, Thomas Harper.
And that pitch misses outside from Cox. Here's the 1-0. And that fastball will just miss outside. Count will run to 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Harper fouls this one out of play.
The foul ball sponsored by Edward Jones.
Count will run 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 as Koch shows the inside move to second base, but no throw is drawn. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and Harper will foul this one to the Chinook dugout, and I will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Harper swings and misses on that changeup. Nice pitch from Cox. And that will be the second out of the inning. That will bring up the top of the order.
At the plate for the Chinooks, number 18, Bailey Collins.
That will bring up the top of the order as right fielder Bailey Collins will now come up to the plate with 2 outs. The right fielder today is 0 for 3. As he hits this one into right field, the right fielder running back, and he will be there to make the catch for out number 3, and that will end the inning here as we head into the top of the 8th.
At the bottom of the inning, there were no runs, 1 hit.
Still trailing 4-0.
For your Chinooks, 0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back in the top of the 8th inning. We have a new pitcher on the mound. That's Luke Van Dover. The shortstop is now on the mound as he'll take over for the Chinooks. So he gets that fastball there for strike number 1 against the batter number 7, Troy Clonch. And Van Dover gets that curveball to drop in. Count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Van Dover gets Clonch to swing and miss.
And Jalapenos Mexican restaurant.
That pitch for out number 1.
$10 gift card for every strike.
Van Dover strikes up the first batter he faces today. that will bring up the first baseman, number 22, Jake Veith. Chinooks limited in arms today as they had to turn to Luke Vandover, who is not a pitcher. But he did say he threw a few innings in fall ball for his school. As Veith swings on that pitch, Osuna will not be able to make that play. And Veith is on. So Veith is on first base.
Batting for the Bucs, number 14, J.C. Correa.
And that will now bring up third baseman, J.C. Correa. Correa watches that one miss for a ball. Vandover gets that fastball in there for strike number one as the count will even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. And that pitch will be in there on the outside corner for the second strike. The count will run to 1 and 2. So here's the 1-2 pitch. And that off speed will miss outside. That will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one will miss on the count 4 to 3 and 2. So Veith, they gave Veith a single on that hit. So his hit streak extends to 8 games as Correa hits that one right back up to Vandover. He will make the throw. That will not be in time as Vandover gets Veith out at second. So we have 2 outs. Here at the top of the 8th inning, runner on first base. And that will bring up the center fielder, number 6, Brennan Bro.
Batting for the Bucs, number 6, Brennan Bro.
Bro today is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Here's the 1-0, and swings and misses on that fastball. Strike number 1 as the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that one will miss. So the count will run to 2 balls and 1 strike. And that 2-1 is swung on and hit to right field. This will be in for a double for Bro as J.C. Correa advances to third base. So that puts runners on second and third for the Bucs in the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. And that will bring up the right fielder, Logan Enos, who was 2 for 2 today. So he comes up in an RBI situation looking to stay hot for the Bucs.
Batting for the Bucs, number 1, Logan Ennis. A
time called as Logan Whitehead's out to come out and have a quick word with Luke Vandover. So Vandover working from the windup. And that fastball will catch the outside corner for strike number 1. So the Bucs with 7 hits on the game now. Chinooks with 5. Still looking this that fastball in the corner. Count will run 1-1. That one will miss outside. Count will run to 2 balls and 1 strike. And here's the 2-1 pitch. That fastball will catch the outside corner to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Vandover. And that is swung on and hit. Harper at second comes in and he'll make the throw. And Enos will beat the throw as Broke tries to come home, but he will be thrown out. But J.C. Correa does come across the plate, so that will be a run added to the scoreboard for the Bucs. So they now have a 5-0 lead as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're now in the top of the, the bottom of the 8th inning. As the Chinooks are looking to get some runs here. As Luke Vandover, the pitcher, will now lead things off. He pops that one into right field, and that will be the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out for the Chinooks, and that will now bring up the shortstop, number 11, Gregory Osuna. And Osuna swings on that first pitch, hits it to the shortstop, Palacio, and he'll make the throw. So on 2 pitches, we have 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that will bring up the first baseman, Nick Kreitzer. Kreitzer, who's making his first appearance at the plate as he came in for Danny Dopp. So here's the first pitch, and that one misses upstairs. The count will run to 1 ball and no strikes. And Kreitzer will foul this one off.
Ball sponsored by Edward Jones Financial Investment.
Even the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Another foul ball.
And that foul ball sponsored by Labor's Local 341.
For Kreitzer. As the count will run 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2 pitch from Cox. And Kreitzer did not go on that pitch, as the count will even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to the first baseman from Westminster, Colorado. Kreitzer attends Arkansas Pine Bluff University. And here's the 2-2 delivery. He will swing and hit this one to first base. Veith will be there to take care of the final out.
There were no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base to score.
So the Chinooks go down 1-2-3. We're heading to the top of the 9th inning. The Bucs have a 5-0 lead over the Chinooks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the top of the 9th inning. The Chinooks trail the Bucs 5-0, as Jacob Castro, the catcher, will lead things off here. Castro today has a single. He is 1 for 2 today, as Vandover is still on the mound. And he misses low on that pitch, so the count will run to 2 balls and no strikes. And here's the 2-0 delivery. Vandover will miss. That's 3 straight balls. So the count will run to 3-0. So Vandover is just trying to get out of this inning so the Chinooks can have a chance to either tie this game or win it in the bottom half. That fastball is in there for a called strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that one will miss inside, and that will be a walk. As Castro gets on the leadoff walk. And that will now bring up the shortstop, number 17, Dimitri Colascio.
Batting for the Bucs, number 17, Dimitri Colascio.
Colascio, who singled in his first at bat, and he scored a run. Well, as he swings and misses on that fastball for strike number 1. Vandover working from the stretch. And here's the 0-1 pitch. That one will miss upstairs. Count will even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Vandover misses on that curveball. Count will run to 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That fastball is swung on and hit to center field. Forte will come and make a diving catch. That is the first out of the inning. Nice play there made by center fielder Anthony Forte. This will bring up the top of the order as number
Coming to the
4,
plate,
the second baseman, Willie
Bucs, number
Escala.
4, Willie Escala.
Now step up to the plate. Scala today is 1 for 3. He has 2 strikeouts. As he watches that fastball miss low for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses on that fastball. So the count will even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And Scala fouled his curveball off to the Chinook dugout. This count will run to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chinooks will be back in action tomorrow on Sunday as they will host the Pilots for a doubleheader. First game will start at 5 p.m. So Scala fouls that one off. Count will remain at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Escala swings and misses on that curveball. And that will be the second out of the inning. And with 2 outs in the top of the 9th, that will bring up
is awarding a
the left fielder, number 10.
Award that at the end of this inning.
Tyler Malone.
Batting for the Bucs, number 10, Tyler Malone.
Malone today is 0 for 4. He reached on base in the error back in the 5th inning. Vandover starts him off with a curveball that misses low for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That fastball will catch the outside corner. The count will run to 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-0. Excuse me, the 1-1, and that curveball will miss inside. The count will run to 2 balls and 1 strike. So the Bucs have 1 runner on base as the catcher Castro got on with a walk. And Vandover misses upstairs on that pitch, trying to count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1. And Cap Malone will foul that one off. He will foul that one off to the right side. He thought that was a fair ball for sure. But it is a foul ball. And the count will run to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Vandover comes set for the 3-2 pitch. And that one will miss outside, and that will be a walk. That will put Malone on first base. And that will bring
coming to the plate for the Bucs, number 7, Troy Clunch.
Designated hitter number 7, Troy Clunch. Clunch today is 0 for 4 with a strikeout. As that fastball misses upstairs from Vandover for ball number 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And Clunch will pop this one up. This one will get out of play to the left side. And I will even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Chinooks held with no runs in this game. They are being shut out here, as we're in the top of the ninth, they have one more chance in the bottom half. As that curveball is fouled out. Kreitzer, the first baseman, will be there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. Top of the ninth. Bucs lead 2-1 via the walk. And as we head into the bottom of the ninth inning, Chinooks down to the front of 3 outs. They will try to tie or win this ball game as they trail 5-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are now in the bottom of the ninth inning. Chinooks down to the final 3 outs. And Anthony Forte, the center fielder, will lead things off. Cox still on the mound for the Bucs. And here's the 0-1 pitch. And that breaking ball will miss outside. The count will even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Forte will foul this one off to the first base side. The count will now run to 1-2. That 1-2 pitch is swung on and hit to center field. Forte will be on with the leadoff single. That will now bring up third baseman number 20, Jordan Wharton.
Coming to the plate for your Chinooks number 20, Jordan Wharton.
That first pitch misses for a ball. That one will miss outside. It's count 1-2-0. The catcher Castro throws down to first. Forte will get back safely. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And Wharton will fly this one into right center. The right fielder, Enos, will be there to make the catch. That will be the first out of the inning, so Chinooks down to the final 2 outs. As Jaron Largusa, left fielder, will now step up to the plate.
Donnie for your Chinooks number 9, Jaron Largusa.
Margusa will try to keep things going here for the Chinooks with 1 out. As that fastball is in there for strike number 1. The Bucs jumped out to a 4-0 lead at the top of the 5th, and they have not looked back since then as they were able to add a run in the top of the 8th, make it a 5-0 lead. That fastball is in there for strike number 2. Margusa is quickly down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that ball will bounce in the dirt. First ball of the at-bat, run the count to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that curveball will miss upstairs. Now even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Bucs looking to end their 4-game losing streak here as they currently lead 5-0 in the bottom of the 9th inning. They have 1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Margusa fouled this one to the third base side. The count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cox comes set, takes a look at Forte at first. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed from Margusa. And that will be the second out of the inning. So the Chinooks down to the final out. As the catcher number 12, Logan White, will step up to the plate. Here's the first pitch. White swings on that one. This should do it. He flies that one in the left field, and Malone will be there to make the catch. That will do it, ladies and gentlemen, as Bucs shut out the Chinooks here at Lee Jordan Field.
Pilots for a doubleheader beginning
The Bucs end the 4-game losing streak, defeated the Chinooks 5-0. Bucs with 5 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. The Chinooks with no runs on 6 hits, 1 error.
Have a good night.
The Chinooks have doubleheader tomorrow against the Pilots, so hopefully they can bounce back from this loss. Take care of the Pilots tomorrow. So that would do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back post-game, so guys, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, Chinooks fans. You guys just witnessed the Chinooks drop 1 to the Bucs here with a score of 5-0. Chinooks shut out today. So that's pretty much the story of the ball game. Chinooks unable to put any runs on the board, and the Bucs were able to take care of business. They were able to score a run and top of the third. I gave them a 1-0 lead, and then at the top of the fifth, they put on 3 runs, taking a 4-0 lead, and then added 1 run at the top of the 8th, 5-0 lead. So, tough game for the Chinooks. They came into this game on a 2-game winning streak, but they dropped this one, and they fall to 12-16 on the season. So that puts us in 4th place now in the ABL. So, 2 important games tomorrow against the Pilots, who are in last place, so hopefully we'll take 2 from them. Hopefully we can turn this around and get back on the winning track. So Larson, he threw a pretty good game. The Chinooks were able to get to him. Unfortunately, he took the loss today. The starting pitcher for the Bucs, Legend Smith, he pitched a really good game, shutting the Chinooks out in his outing. And then Grant Cox came into relief, did the same thing, kept the Chinooks off the scoreboard. So the pitching staff did their job today for the Bucs. You know, they were happy to end their 4-game losing streak. So we'll be back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. start time for game 1 of the doubleheader. Thank you all for tuning into the Chinook broadcast. Kevin Moore. You guys have a good night and be blessed.